Hey everyone, and welcome to the very first stream of the NEStonia Build Challenge. This is 0 out of 163, the very beginning. I'm your host, Brad Taylor, and today we're diving into the assembly of a board I've spent 5 months designing, refining, documenting, and now finally building. This isn't just a tech demo or a casual soldering stream. This is the start of a live, public challenge to assemble all 163 components of the NEStonia PCB together, one part at a time. If you're watching this live or down the line on replay, thank you. You're witnessing the birth of something that only exists because I stayed up too late, fought buggy logins, revised docs 6 times, and bet everything on a crazy idea that hardware can be live, transparent, and built together. This is not a tutorial, this is a performance. This is not a product unboxing, this is a creator showing their guts. There might be mistakes, misreads, cold solder joints, and that's part of the show. Over the course of this stream, and the ones to follow, we're going to bring NEStonia to life. Part by part, byte by byte. No edits, no shortcuts. Just honest, real-time electronics. The board I'm building today is silkscreened with a URL and QR code. If you've got one of these early boards in your hands, welcome, builder. If you don't, you're still part of it because everything here is public and documented. Before we get going, I'll be running some quick checks, making sure the stream looks clean, that the chat's working, and we're ready to actually start. Feel free to say hi, ask questions, or just lurk and vibe. Let's get this stream lit! Welcome to the NEStonia Build Challenge. Let's bring it to life. We will now review the tools we will be using for the NEStonia Build Challenge. Digital hot air rework station with blade tip, soldering iron, and wet sponge. 6337 Eutectic solder wire, 1 pound. Wire sponge tip cleaner, tip tinner. Fumes extractor with homemade 220 to 110 volt adapter. Digital microscope with ring light and grounded platform. Digital multimeter. Third hand for holding circuit boards. Stained glass soldering flux. Solder flux squeeze bottle needle dispenser. No clean solder wick. Isopropyl alcohol 99%. Regular toothbrush for cleaning flux off the board. Tweezers. Chip holder and rubber tips. Capped on tape 10 millimeters. Flush cutters. Lineman pliers. Needle nose pliers. Precision screwdrivers. And safety glasses when trimming through-hole leads. We may or may not use all this gear for the NEStonia build, but it's there anyway. Okay. Okay, and we're live now. So PCBWay. I had PCBWay manufacture the first batch of NEStonia boards. And they look just like the KiCad 3D renderings, which means they're fantastic. Sorry if I don't get this exactly right, guys. I just, first time, you know? Anyway. What does it look like? That's the backside. And you'll notice that there's 4 mouse bites on top. And those are meant to be broken away and slotted into the front of the board. Hey, no shaky hand. So you see these parts here. You just slot them in the... Those are gain wheel slots, so for the input and output stereo amplifiers. So we're actually gonna just break those mouse tabs off right now. Yeah, right on camera. They're not that easy to break off, so you know, if I look foolish, I mean, you know, just saying. So there you go. And so by breaking the tabs off, we actually exposed the 72-pin connector where the NES connector will be soldered in. So we'll be doing that probably next time. And so there's those mouse bites. And we'll be playing with those mouse bites later. So we'll take a closer look at the circuit board. So I think you'll find that it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, you know, there's a lot of trace work on this thing. And by the way, those QR codes, they do scan. That one guy, that'll scan. Some shout outs there. Got a little bit of a memory. Pops passed away last year, so I made this for him, you know. And then basically you got these. I got a QR code for DigiKey parts. And I got a QR code for Mouser parts. And so I'm charged with maintaining that. And yeah. By the way, people are going to ask about it. And yeah, there's plans to put a Famicom connector on here as well as having the NES connector. So that's something that took me 5 months to make. 14 revisions. It took forever. And so I think we're going to wrap it up for today. Either tomorrow or if I feel like it, maybe later. But we're actually going to start live soldering the parts on the next broadcast. So I hope everyone's going to stay tuned for that because there's 163 parts to go and it's going to take a while. But we're going to start with the NES 72-pin connector. We're going to do all the bypass caps, the decoupling caps, all the 0.1s, microfarad. And then we're going to do the STM32 microcontroller. 64-pin QFP. Anyway, that's a 0.5 millimeters pitch spacing, so it'll be a little challenge. We got flux. We'll see what happens. All right, folks. We'll see you real soon. And cheers.